Hey, what's going on, creatures? Phenomenal Matt here, and this is my WWE Survivor Series 2016 predictions. Um, so right now what I have is the lineup because there's a lot of matches up here. But the first few matches I'm gonna say are like one-on-one matches before I get into any of the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown parts. Um, we have Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. This is going to be Goldberg's last match here in WWE. By the way, I'm sorry I haven't even posted my Hell in a Cell reactions yet. I haven't finished watching Hell in a Cell. And by then I could do a double in one. Hell in a Cell and Survivor Series reactions together. That way everything's all done and over with, and I wouldn't have to do two separate videos about it. But Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, my pick over here would be Goldberg. This is his last match. His son and his wife will be ringside watching, and I'd say it's got to be awesome for Goldberg to fight one last time in his final match, and eventually just end up taking the win over here for his wife and his kid. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. I think I need to turn on my light. Hold on. Crap. Sorry about that. Whoa. Yeah, that's a little too much. Alright, so, then what we have, is, freaking Sami Zayn versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title. And I gotta say right here, or not Dolph Ziggler, wow, The Miz. It says it on the lineup, Ziggler, but we mean The Miz. Zayn versus Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Right here, Miz is gonna retain. Miz has got to retain the title and keep it on SmackDown because SmackDown needs another title before they end up just only fighting for one title, and that would be AJ Styles' title, the WWE World Championship. But right here, like I said, Miz, he's got to retain, keep it on SmackDown. Miz, Dolph Ziggler made a pretty good champion, but I don't know why they had to have him lose it to The Miz. But the third, which would bring us down to the third title match of the night, which would be Kalisto versus Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight title. And if Kalisto wins, he not only does he win the belt, but the entire Cruiserweight division goes over to SmackDown. And like I said, I would love to see, I've said this a little bit ago, I would love to see TJ Perkins versus the phenomenal AJ Styles, and that would be a good match, but they would only be fighting for the Cruiserweight Championship, and that's it. So it wouldn't make any sense. So I gotta say, Brian Kendrick is gonna end up retaining, and he's gonna keep the Cruiserweight division on Raw, and everything's just gonna happen from there, and things will just end up appearing the same all over Raw and SmackDown. But now it brings us into our Team Raw versus Team SmackDown matches. We have Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alicia Fox, and Nia Jax versus Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, and Carmella. And a 5-on-5 elimination match. Right here, I gotta say, the last two people that are gonna survive for each team would be Charlotte and Becky Lynch. I mean, Nikki Bella could end up being one of the lone survivors as well, but I'm saying Becky Lynch because she's the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and Charlotte is the Monday Night Raw Women's Champion. So I gotta say, it's gonna be one of them two, and I'm hoping that Team SmackDown carries that win and brings it on further for the women's division on Team SmackDown. And we have a tag team one. We have the New Day, Enzo and Cass, and the Club, which is Anderson and Gallows, Sheamus and Cesaro, and the Shining Stars versus Heath Slater, Rhino, American Alpha, the Usos, the Hype Bros, and a team to be, and wait, no, that is Breezango. That's right. Or as I like to call him, Fabrice. So yeah, that is that is that. And I have a feeling here that Team Raw might get the win, but the New Day are not going to be the lone survivors. Team SmackDown, Slater and Rhino will be the last people, but I have a feeling that Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows will end up being the lone survivors for Team Raw and end up picking up the win over there. So, sorry about that. That was my cat in the way. And end up picking up the win for Raw, and so I'm going with Team Raw for the tag team one. And then I'd say this might be the last match of the night and the main event, which would also be the best. But Undertaker put out a stipulation that if Team SmackDown loses tonight, whoever's the lone survivor of Team SmackDown, which I know who that's going to be, and if that person loses, he's going to go to war with The Undertaker. But Team SmackDown have got to win this one here. We have Team Raw, which is the Universal Champion Kevin Owens, his best friend Chris Jericho, the United States Champion Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman, versus the phenomenal AJ Styles, the lunatic Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Shane McMahon, in a Survivor Series elimination match, which James Ellsworth is their mascot. So, I gotta say, right here, Team SmackDown, the two lone survivors for this, though, will be Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. And I gotta say, AJ has got to pick up the win here for SmackDown, because the last time they did a Raw versus SmackDown thing, Raw won. It was at a WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 28. That was the last time that Raw even had a win. So SmackDown has got to win here. AJ has got to pick up that win. That way he does not have to feud with The Undertaker, even though it's rumored right now that he's going to end up feuding with The Undertaker and then supposed to drop the belt to him at Royal Rumble. Let's hope that doesn't happen. That way Undertaker could be proud. And he said that WrestleMania is no longer going to define who he is, so that means he's going to come back on a full-time schedule and keep fighting. But like I said, though, SmackDown all the way, they gotta win. AJ's been my favorite for the last 4 years that I've watched wrestling, because I saw him in TNA, and I've relied on him ever since. He's a great person and stuff. I saw him at a WWE house show earlier this year, and I gotta say, like I said, he's really awesome, and he can fly. So AJ has got to pick up the win. And we might see here too a Shield reunion. Let's just hope that Ambrose doesn't turn his back on SmackDown. But I got a feeling that maybe the club will end up turning on Raw and join SmackDown, and they could possibly help AJ win. There's likely possibilities for that. But anyway, that's just my predictions. If I forgot anything, let me know in the comments below. And let me know in the comments below of who you think, what your predictions are. Because I'm not here to judge you. I'm not going to say, like, oh, Team SmackDown has got to win this or whatever. No, I'm not going to say that. Why would I ever say that? You guys are great people. But thank you. And I want to thank you guys, though, for still watching these videos, even though I don't have time to do them much. I'm a very busy person. A lot of times I wish I can just do this every single day. I will be getting back to gaming here very soon. To let you guys know, that has not stopped. I just took a long break from it because I've been busy with my job and having to go back and forth to work and stuff like that. So yeah, it's crazy right now, but eventually I'll get to do this every single day. Well, not really every single day, because if I end up pulling my dreams to be this way, the way I am as a person, so things could end up changing, but I would still go into YouTube and think about you guys. I've thought about YouTube a lot lately, and you guys have made things great. But like I said, these are my predictions, and let me know what your guys' predictions are in the comments below. I would have no problem answering them, because I'm not going to really be doing anything later tonight. I'll be missing a couple matches because of something I do on Sunday nights. So that would be something. But I would have a feeling that I might miss like the Cruiserweight title match and the Intercontinental title match. Maybe a little bit of the women's division match, because I know Team Raw versus Team Smackdown for the tag team wise would be the second to last match, and then Team Raw versus Team Smackdown with Owens and Styles as the team captains and stuff. That will be the last match. That will be the main event. That will be what settles it, and everything will go on in life from there. So, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, aim the target to shoot that like button. Leave a comment for anything else you guys want me to do, and I'd be happy to do it. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all you creatures in the next video. I'm out.